Hi, this is Jason Penrose of the Penrose Team at eXp Realty. Thank you for tuning into Jason Penrose TV. Today we're talking about the topic, should I sell my home or should I rent it out? Stay tuned, we're going to talk about it. Thanks again for tuning into Jason Penrose TV. Today we're talking about the really popular topic of, should I sell my home now or should I rent it out? So let's talk about some of the pros and cons. If you sell the home now, here's the pro. The pro is you don't have any more risk going forward with prices continuing to go down. Rates are on their way up, there's a lot of pessimism in the air, and you have 2 quarters of negative GDP, so officially we're in recession, and there's a lot of uncertainty in our market right now. So holding on to the home and turning it into a rental property does carry some risks. However, if you were to sell the home now, that risk is now off the table. If you lived in your home 2 of the last 5 years, there could be a tax benefit to selling the home now versus holding it into the future. Of course, I'm not a CPA, so I can't give you financial advice. I would suggest that you talk to your CPA about selling your primary residence and what tax advantages you have now that you might not have in the future if you choose to rent the home out. Now, let's talk about renting for a moment. Yes, you can collect rents. Yes, rents are high. Yes, there could be some tax advantages to you. That being said, you do carry risk. Risk is prices continue to go down. Risk is you get a bad tenant who doesn't take care of the property. I can tell you right now, people in 2005 and 2006 who didn't get the price they wanted and chose to rent the home for a year or two to wait for the market to come back were sadly disappointed. Prices continued to decline for 4 years before they hit bottom, and it took another 10 years to get that money back. In fact, I just listed a home for sale where the owner of the property bought the home from the landlord that they were living in 2020. That landlord had bought the property back in 2005. They bought the property for $235,000 in 2005. In 2020, they sold it for $285,000. They made $50,000 profit on the sale of their home over 15 years. That works out to about $3,333 a year in appreciation. Not sure that was really worth the investment. Do you really want to be a landlord for 15 years? That could happen again. So if you're going to keep it as a rental property, I would strongly advise you to talk with your CPA and financial advisor first to see if it's in your best interest and if there are tax advantages to selling the home now versus keeping it as a rental. Also, one last thing. I talked to a lot of sellers that are turning their homes into rentals. The other risk we have is there's a lot of people who are going to convert their homes to rentals. The rental market becomes oversaturated, rents start to come down, and then maybe it's not as profitable as you were anticipating, right? So something to think about. Talk to me, call me. I've done this for over 20 years. I can lead you through some more pros and cons. I just don't have time to share in this video. My number is 602-738-9943. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Make it a great day.